Hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of the AI SRE Engineer series. In episode 1, we discussed why AI is transforming DevOps, but today we will go hands on. Today we will build our first AI DevOps assistant, which is going to analyze real production incidents. And yes, you heard it correctly. It is going to analyze real production incidents. The goal of this episode is very simple. I'm going to keep it very simple. We want to build a system where you will be able to do couple of things. We are going to build a system, and this system will be able to analyze the production issue by using AI, will provide you a root cause, and will also fix you some suggestion. So say in case if you have production issue some production issue, then with the help of AI, this production issue will be sent to AI. This AI is going to analyze it, and after analyzing the production issue, it will find the root cause. And after it finds the root cause, it is going to give you some fix suggestions also. So these are the things which you will be getting. Now, in real life, in real time scenario, when something breaks, what we do? We spend hours debugging logs, metrics, deployments, whatnot. But what if AI could do all those debugging and everything which you do manually as the first level of analysis for you? Now, AI, again, I'm iterating it. AI is not going to replace DevOps engineers. What it is going to replace? It is going to replace all the time which you spend in debugging the issue. So let's be honest now. Most production issues are not solved instantly. We check logs, restart pods, verify configs, and sometimes we miss obvious things also. And that happens. That happens with everyone. Now, this assistant, what it is going to do, it is going to help us think faster. It is going to help us think like a senior SRE engineer. Now, in order to do that, I have created, anyways, this GitHub page, and I've shared the link of this. So the first thing which you have to do is you have to have your prerequisites ready. So the prerequisite for AI DevOps Assistant, which we are going to learn in our today's episode, will be to have your Python 3.10 plus installed, Ollama, which is the local version, which is your system or local version of LLM should also be installed. Why we need Ollama and why not any open LLMs or open softwares? Many tutorials you will see will use cloud LLMs like OpenAI, Azure OpenAI, AWS Bedrock maybe, but this one Open Ollama will run completely locally for you. There won't be any API, there will not be any cost, and this is very, very important. There will not be any cost for you, so you can just play around. With Ollama, everything will run locally. So no cost, no API, no internet, and you will have full control of everything. That is why you need to have Ollama installed. In order to install Ollama, what you have to do? You have to just Google and search install Ollama. And as you type this, you will get the option to download an Ollama based on what type of operating system you're using. If you're using Windows, then download for Windows, and you do have this command also. If you're using Linux, then you do have the command to install Ollama. If you're using Mac, then you do have the download software as well as the link to install also. So now once you do this, once you install Ollama, next thing which you have to do is you have to go with the local LLM model, which you have to pull after Ollama installation. Now, after you have installed Ollama, next thing which you have to do is you have to install some local LLM model also. You can use Mistral, you can use Llama, you can use Quen, anything which you wish you can use. In my demo, I'll be using Mistral, but like the way I said, you can use others also. So now that will be the next thing which you have to do. First you install this. Next thing will be to install command Ollama pull Mistral to install Mistral. And or in case if you want to use something else, then execute command as per whatever the local LLM model you want to install. Now, once Ollama is installed, you will be able to see Ollama version with this command, Ollama hyphen hyphen version. And as you can see, mine is 0.30.0, which is the latest one up to date. Say in case if you are installing it at some later point of time, you might be getting some higher versions. And after that, Ollama pull Mistral. Now for me, it's already been pulled, so I won't be doing it, but you can do it by executing this specific command. So once your prerequisites is done, next thing will be to go to the project structure. So now the project, everything is present there in the GitHub repository itself. So in your this AI DevOps episode 2 AI DevOps Assistant, this folder, I kept all the source code and everything which you need. So you just need to clone the repository and start working on it. Code looks something like this. So now what you're seeing there is app.py. So this basically, I'm not going to go over this. You just need to clone this, and this app.py file, this specific application, this is going to use Ollama and Mistral and going to do everything which I said you. It is going to provide the problem statement to AI. AI is going to analyze it, and after AI analyzes, it is going to give you root cause and is going to give you some fixations also. The first thing which you have to do is you have to install all necessary requirement which is needed for your Python script to work. In order to do that, you execute the command pip install requirements.txt. You have to go to respective folder first. So my folder is this, and after that pip install requirements, pip install, there is some typo error there, so let's get rid of that. Pip install, and as I hit enter, now you see it will start installing everything. So it does not exist because it exists elsewhere. Let's see, where does it exist? It exists in the same folder only. Then why it says it does not? Okay, requirements.txt. So pip install requirements.txt. Now you see, as I hit enter, it will start. It looks like a path. The path does not exist. The argument you provided appears to be a requirement file. If that is the case, then use -r flag. Install -r and then hit enter. And now you see it is going to install everything. So in case if you get into this kind of error, then use -r. As you do that, it will, for me, everything is installed. That's the reason it's showing everything is satisfied. For you it won't be installed, hence it will start installing all the softwares and every library which is needed for your Python script to work. So that is the second thing. The most important thing will be to have this prompt applied. So once you are going to run your Python script, so let's run the Python script, and then I'll come back to this prompt and will explain you things. So once you run the Python script, let's see what happens. As I run this Python script, in order to run this Python script, what I have to do, I have to just say Python, and hey Python, run the script app.py. And as I say this, say Python, you see it's saying me enter the production issue which you have got into, and it could be anything related to Kubernetes. Remember, we are building AI SRE engineer issue. So let's give some error which is related to Kubernetes, or maybe which is related to your API or something. So maybe I'm saying returning API returning 500 error code with 500 API is returning. And as I give this error, what it says, you see, it is going to use the model as Mistral. It is going to use the model as Mistral, and now it will tell you what is the it is now passed to Ollama. It is saying that running with local AI Ollama, and in Ollama I am using the LLM model as Mistral, and here you see it's now it started analyzing it. It has given you incident summary and saying that the API is returning 500 error. Now it started doing analysis also indicating an internal server error. This issue prevents the API, and now it gave you root causes also. So next step, first it has analyzed and now it started giving you root causes also. The root causes could be application code issue, could be infrastructure issues, and now all the root causes which could be the probable root causes of this error, it is going to give you in few minutes. And after it does so, it can give you some more suggestions also how to fix this problem. So now this is all happening. Let it complete. We'll come back to this in few minutes. Now this is happening because of the prompt. Prompt is very, very much important. Now prompt is also a part of the source code which I shared with you. You just need to clone the source code and it is going to do all necessary things for you. So now the prompt is going to do everything. Everything is happening because of the prompt. So now the prompt is very clear, which I gave to this local model. It says that you have expertise in all these things. So this prompt is capable, this app is capable of answering all the issues, is going to analyze and provide you resolution on all the issues which is related to Kubernetes, Docker, Linux, cloud infrastructure, networking, microservices, and databases. And after that, it is going to analyze the production issue, analyze the incident, and provide the response in the format. Exactly in the same format, you got the response also, incident summary, and then possible root causes. And in root causes, it is going to give you everything, list the most likely causes and everything which is needed for you to know being a SRE, which you could have thought being manually being a SRE. Everything is present there in the prompt. Remember, what you should have done manually is a part of the prompt. Now, based on the prompt which you are providing, it is going to, AI is going to work accordingly. AI is going to pull the data and is going to provide you on the screen like the way it has done at this point. Everything which it could have done, everything which you could have done manually being a SRE, now AI is doing for you. Now you see what AI has done. AI has given you possible root causes. It has given you troubleshooting steps also. Execute these commands, Docker logs, and based on this, you will certainly get the solution. If the problem related to application code, work with developers and everything. Now, here in the README file, what I've done is, what are the different types of commands which you can execute? That also I have provided. Like instead of using Python app.py, you can use Kubernetes. You can just give the problem statement in the command itself. For example, if the problem statement is Kubernetes crash loop back off, then you you can do it in either ways. You can execute python app.py when it's prompting for you to give the error or problem statement, then you give this, or you can just pass it on as an argument to your python command itself. So now you can do it in this way also. So you can just copy it and paste it. So everything is there, whatever you need to execute, everything is there. Just try it, practice it, and see how it works. See in case if it is going to give you better responses or not. So in this session, I just demonstrated, I just created a AI assistant for you. Now, in our upcoming sessions, we will connect this to real Kubernetes logs also. Now, in the next session, we will see how AI can analyze issues automatically without manual input. As of now, we have to pass input manually. But in our upcoming sessions, we will see that also. So remember that we are not just building scripts. We are building one AI SRE system which can behave, which can work automatically. You no need to manually intervene this. So thank you for watching. If you did not subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it so that you can follow the video, follow all the episodes, all the videos of this series. Thank you everyone for watching.